yesterday, and I was in the breakfast items, and I was kind of reminiscing about what Thursdays used to be. And, you know, I honestly, let me think. I'm 100% sure that I have not had a pancake since I left. No pancakes. And I was looking at the frozen pancakes thinking, oh, I could take those, you know, like, they're not bad. They're pretty good, actually, because I used to do it in Tennessee at the old job. I would do that from time to time, and it's been a while since I've had some pancakes, and I need to have some pancakes. Yeah. Anywho, hope you guys had a great weekend. I can tell you that my weekends always consist of Saturdays being just nothing. Like, I do absolutely nothing. I stay in my pajamas. That's kind of my recoup day. I usually sleep in really late. It's more like waking up and then kind of going back to sleep, or actually getting up and then going right back to bed, you know, once I get the cat squared away. Just dawned on me saying that I did not feed my son's dog this morning. I'll have to message him and tell him to feed him when he gets up. So, anyway, Saturday is just like, I honest to goodness do nothing. Like, that should be the day when I'm cleaning and doing all that. I can't. I swear, I just can't. And then sometime on Sunday, I start realizing, I gotta go back to work tomorrow, and that's when I start getting things cleaned up and preparing for the next day. My son was in the kitchen pretty much all afternoon and night. He was still in the kitchen when I went to bed. He was doing his meal prep for the week. So yeah, it consists of a lot of cooking, a lot of various types of meats and food, and it's wild. Whatever. Anyway, so, and then I try to get in bed, of course, by 9, so that I can get up and get on my way on time. But in typical fashion, when the alarm goes off, I need to jump right out of the bed, but I don't. I lay there and I scroll on my phone and see, like, what are the notifications that have come in, and we're getting a new store. Are they open? They just built a new Starbucks. Here, but there's one across the street in one of the grocery stores. I could tell you what I'm getting really tired of seeing pop up on every street corner is freaking Dollar General. They just pop up everywhere in places that they don't really need to be, in my opinion. I don't know what's going on because, I don't mind going inside a Dollar General. Sometimes you can find things that you need really quick or whatever the case may be. But why are they so trashy looking? Why? There's always product, a cart full of, new delivery stuff piled up in the aisles. It's hard to make your way around. Some aisles are a disaster. I don't get it. And I certainly don't want to blame the management or like the workers and the managers of the store, because I feel like they're probably doing the very best that they can. They've got to find room for all the crap that they keep getting sent. But they're so disorganized. The shelves. And if if that kind of stuff bothers you, if, things that aren't organized bothers you, then that store is really going to eat you alive, because it eats me alive. And then, I don't know, a few weeks ago, I listened to a video about how the Dollar General is kind of there for the poor man, quote unquote, but they have a lot of lawsuits going against them because they are actually stealing from the consumers. It can say it's, example, something could be $1.50. But when they ring it up, it rings up for maybe $2 or $2.50, whatever. And you have to be on top of it, and they don't go by the customer's always right. They'll blame, the old price hasn't been removed yet. I mean, it's just a lot of, and they stick to the price that it rings up as. And so, now I'm a little more watchful when I go in there. I watch as they ring up the stuff. So, be aware. Be very aware. Just in case. Yeah, be aware. Let me think, what else? Oh, so on, I guess it was Friday, on my way home, I stopped at Publix. Good morning! I stopped at Publix. You can't write like that because I don't know what you're saying. You have to write in English, please. So I stopped at Publix and to get cat food and bread. I had to get my bunny bread. So, anyways, walking down the aisles, I see Lay's, just a bag of Lay's potato chips, salted caramel. Yes, salted caramel. It was buy one, get one. Absolutely. You know how I am about snacks and different flavors and stuff. So, of course, I'm going to buy that. Then down the candy aisle, you know the Werther's, the bags of Werther's candy. Good morning. The soft chewy candy. I saw it in gingerbread. Yes, please. Put that in my cart. And a butter cookie. It was cream. Oh, what was that? It's written. I don't know, but it's the words are butter cream cookie. Not in that order necessarily. Oh my goodness. The gingerbread's okay. My son said that it tastes like it has cinnamon in it. I didn't get that from it. And I looked on the ingredients. I didn't see anything about cinnamon on it. The other one, listen. That cookie, that butter cookie one. That so delicious. So delicious. Hi, Anthony. Yeah, it was so good. So maybe sometime you can look for that. The salted caramel chips, I absolutely loved them. The minute you take, like a bite, you get the full flavor. Full flavor. And the flavor might be too strong for some people. Not for me. I mean, it was that caramel. It was so good. My straw won't go all the way down. Good morning, good morning. I hope you guys are doing okay on this chilly Monday. Oh my gosh, here it's at 16. And it is cold. Just being in the garage, my fingers were hurting. Like they were so cold they were hurting. Just in the garage. Trying to take care of the girls that, stay out in the garage. They've got so many, there's so many heating pads in the garage for the girls. They definitely stay warm. Plus I've got two of the little houses for stray pets. I put those in the garage. One's got straw in it. The other one has a heating pad. It came with a heating pad that you turn on. Because the one stray cat that comes in all the time, they've kind of, I've lost some of them. Like the yellow cat is gone. I never see that one. One cat that had a mustache anyway, that one's gone. So the only one still coming around is the black cat called Spook. I named it Spook for I already had Midnight, so I'm like, well, I need another black cat name. And so I thought about Halloween, and then it was like Spook. So good morning. Oh, stop it. You're seeing a reflection of yourself, honey. My glasses are actually clear. And listen, I got them in like, April maybe. April or May. I can't remember. Sometime earlier this year. And I gotta tell you, I can't really see that well out of them. I really can't. And the thing is, I don't know if my eyes are like, if my vision is getting worse, which we know your vision kind of goes, but I mean, did it really get that bad that from when I went to the eye doctor and got some glasses? Like, what the heck? Or if it's, anyways, I need to go back because I can't, something's not right. So next time, if I have to get new one, I'm going to get some colored ones. I don't want clear, like, no, I want a color on the frame. They're not the like blue light. They're not. And they are very real, honey. Very, because I'm blind as a bat. Yeah, I'm very nearsighted. So, yeah. Thank you. Super sweet. Appreciate it. So, here's the thing. So my son that lived in California, that moved here, and is staying with me. So I don't know if we talked about this like before. I know some of y'all will remember if we did. But so when he was out there, he had been a kind of a pretty good drinker, okay? And then a friend, I don't know how it all played out or anything, but a friend of his really was able to get him to go to church with his family, and so my son started doing that, and he got saved and the whole 9 yards, and he had stopped drinking, and was doing really well. And then he moved here. And, it's been really stressful. I think I might have shared that his job is far away. And so he's commuting. He's in his car 4 hours a day. It's 2 hours there, 2 hours back. Even though we tried. But I have a relationship with him. And that is so cute. I have a relationship with him, and he is working hard on me. He has to. So anyway, so my son moved here, and he's been stressed out and all this kind of stuff. Anyway, so I discovered early on, though he thought he was good at it, he was not. But I discovered that he was drinking. Hold that thought. I'll be right back. I gotta clock in. Okie dokie. Sorry. Okay, so anyways, I discovered that he was drinking, and he was trying to hide it. He didn't want to fight me, or anything like that. I get it. But have a whole bunch of concerns, obviously. Oh, I hope you have a great day, Emily. So, I'm concerned, is he drinking when he's driving? He got a DUI in California a few years ago. After the fact, which is interesting. He was home. He left wherever he was. He had an incident driving home, but no one was involved. It was just him. And then he went home, and he was at home. I think he had already gone to bed, actually, when the police came and said, hey, blah, 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 and he got a DUI, even though he was already home and stuff. But, I think that kind of changed things for him. I think that may have played a part in his not drinking. But I've been dealing with this, and for some reason, Tank, his dog, came in and woke me up about, it was just a few minutes after 12 this morning, and, he came on my side where I sleep, and if he tried, he could jump up there, but he put his paws up there. And so I got up, and I'm like, where's your dad? Like, and he was home. So I'm like, do you want to go out? Go outside? He wouldn't go outside. So I'm like, I don't really know what's happening. You've been fed. So go get in bed with your dad. I just didn't get it. I didn't get it. This morning, I'm walking down the hallway off the kitchen. There's a hallway and at the end of that is the door to the garage. But to the left, just less than a foot away from the back door, I mean, it's just right there off the left, is a bathroom. And it's a good sized bathroom, and then off that bathroom is the laundry room. Okay. Anyways, the door was kind of pulled to a little bit, not all the way, but I could see a phone on the ground. And you know how your brain will get a little weird for a minute, and I'm like, how did my cats get my phone down here? And I'm like, wait a minute. So I pushed the door, and realized, wait a minute, this is my son's phone, his headphones that he had been wearing because he was listening to music or whatever while he was cooking, and then a bottle of Jack Daniels. I left everything laying there, but I picked up the bottle. I'm like, nope. Not doing this. I left it laying. I mean, I left his phone and his, but I took the jack and I hit it. So then that made me wonder, so did something happen? Is that what Tank came in my room about? Oh, and yes, the majority of the bottle was gone. The majority of it was gone. I don't know what to do, what to say. I don't know. I mean, we've talked about it a little bit. Of course, he blames it on all the stress and everything, but I'm going to be perfectly honest. And I think kind of everybody else, that's close to me, like my sister and my son and them, like, I don't know that he ever really quit drinking when he was in California. I don't know. And he doesn't want to drink. He doesn't want to, according to him. My son, who's home, that we are living in, says just give it time. Give it time. But at the same time, he said, I'm not intervening. He said, these are decisions that he's making. Because I'm like, should we be talking to him? Should we hold, an intervention and try to get him in someplace and all of this? And he's like, no. He's 42 or 41. He's actually 40. He's 41 years old. These are choices that he's making. He said, I know that it's different for you as a mother because, we want to step in and we want to get things right. So the way I view it is some kind of way. And then the way that my son sees it is another. And so I kind of had to really think about the perspective as a sibling. Now, one of my siblings, I very much would get involved and absolutely knock it off. We're not doing this. The other one, her decision. You do you. Whatever. Like, I wouldn't. I just wouldn't get involved. Unfortunately, if something happens because of California's negligence and something happens to the house, then Alabama's son, he's going to get involved and it's not going to be good. And it will destroy their relationship. Anyways. That's where we're at. Any thoughts, any suggestions are welcome. 'Cause I just don't really know. What to do. Am I homeless? No. I'm not homeless, honey. I'm not. I'm just sitting in my car, getting ready to go in. I just drove to work, and so I'm getting ready to go into my job. Thanks for checking, though. Appreciate you. But no. I tell you what. I feel terrible for those who are homeless. And it being, let's check it here now. Yep, 16 degrees. Yikes. But anyways, I am here at work, as I said, so I need to go. No, you're okay. It's okay. I appreciate you for checking, just asking. And I appreciate it. But I got to get in there and get started. So y'all have a fabulous day. And I love you, and I will talk to you guys soon. Mwah!